So this week on Life Changes Everything, we are doing guilty pleasures. I don't even know where to start. So, as many of you already know, I am a huge musical theater nerd, so that indicates that half of what I listen to already is a dorky, guilty pleasure. So, I thought I'd go in a completely different direction. Maybe not that different a direction. Steph and Monica, it's really funny that you should mention things we listened to as a child that we still listen to now, because that is what my guilty pleasures are! I have two guilty pleasures for you today. The first one is actually not that dorky of a guilty pleasure, because I am proud to say that I still listen to the Spice Girls. That's right, I was obsessed with the Spice Girls as a kid. Obsessed! I remember choreographing to the Spice Girls on the playground in elementary school, where me and like 4 of my friends would pretend to each be a different spice. I was always Ginger or Baby Spice. And I remember doing that for days upon days upon days. I had the CDs, and I had the t-shirts, and I had the movie, and I had all the songs memorized, and I had, you know, they used to make these little lollipops that they sold at Limited too, that were Spice Girls lollipops. Anyway, as an adult, I still listen to the Spice Girls because they are still so good! Obsessed. Number 2 was not as cool as a kid. Actually, was considered extremely dorky in my group of friends if you listen to this band. Like, we would make fun of you, dorky. And that was my childhood band of Hanson. It was considered beyond dorky. Now, in my group of friends as a kid, Hanson was the band that you listened to, but you never, ever told anyone about it. Like, to the point where I would hide my Hanson CD if I knew my friends were coming over. As a kid though, I actually legitimately liked them, and I've only recently begun to reappreciate my like of them, because Christina and I actually bonded because we both liked Hanson as a kid. I think she liked them way more than I did. So some of my childhood friends are probably watching this, and they're probably all thinking, I should have known when she knew all the words to MMMBop. I mean, honestly, there aren't that many words in MMMBop. It's a lot of MMMBop, blah, blah, blue, blah, 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 blah. It's just a lot of mumbling. Maybe that's why I make up words now. Matt, F You is like one of my favorite new songs. So I'm so happy you brought that up because I listen to it nonstop. I actually use it in my tap class. And before any of you judge me, I use the edited version. So there's no curse words, because I feel like my 8th graders would have a field day with that one. So would their parents. But I absolutely love that song. It has such a good beat! And those are my guilty pleasures for the week. My question to everyone. Oh, hi hair. That was funny. My question, it's still sticking up. My question to everyone is, do you still buy CDs? I know that seems like a random question because you guys are probably like, of course people buy CDs. But do they? Do they? Unless it's a small band, kind of like a Wizard Rock band or, you know, an indie band, I don't buy any CDs because I just use iTunes. So I was wondering if other people have found that CD sales have gone way down and they're making more on iTunes. And I know Matt and Steph, you guys probably know more about that as far as whether CDs sell more than iTunes. But I thought that was an interesting point. It's kind of like books, where I refuse to get a Kindle because I like the smell and feel of real life books. And I was wondering if some people are like that about CDs, where they're like, I don't care if there's iTunes, I'm still gonna buy the CD. Just a thought. I will see you next Wednesday.